Welcome to today's topic, balanced life versus compromised life. What is this all about? Before that, let us go into the last week's activity. It was to observe anger, either the anger of the self or the anger of others. And we already said there are four ways of expressing anger, four anger styles. One of them is dumping, the second one is burying, the third one is negatively expressing anger, and the fourth one is acting out anger in a positive way. So again, why was the activity, why did we undertake the activity? It is to bring in awareness when we are angry, because anger is a high energy negative emotion, and whenever we are emotional, it is the emotional mind that is functioning, and we want to bring into picture the rational mind. That is why we took this activity, observe anger. So now a step ahead, because we got the awareness, the next step is, see, anger has already come up, and I don't want it to spoil my health or the environment or the relationship, and I want to act wisely. So I can choose this. I can count backwards from 20 to 1 when I'm really angry and irritated. Not 20, 19, 18, not like that. 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, like that, really expressing out all our anger. We can do this. And you will surely notice that why you need not even reach halfway before that your anger will be reduced. Try this out. So failing to regulate anger, what will happen? Yeah, we will of course spoil relationships or spoil health, or we can compromise our life. So, a bit more about anger, because that is a very important topic. What are the physical signs of anger? By the way, did you observe these when you observed anger? If not, next week also take this activity again and observe when someone is angry. Are you able to see these? Wrinkled forehead, staring eyes. We look at a person without blinking our eyelids, tensed jaw, pounding heart, heavy breathing, stomach gets upset. And how does the face look when we are angry? Does it look beautiful? Does it look pleasant? No, anger is an unpleasant emotion, so it reflects on the face. We have reddened face with an ugly, terrified look. Who wants that, isn't it? Yeah. In short, what we can say about anger is it will just bring upset either to the person or to the environment or to both. So, language is profanities. We will use all unwanted, negative, obscene words. And how is the pace? It is fast pace. Let it be the walk or our talk. It will all be very fast. Why? Because we are just, it is high energy. And our activities will be, we start an activity only to stop it and then go with another activity, stop it. So, quickly we will start something, very quickly we will shut it down only to start another activity. Why? Because we cannot focus. When we are angry, we lose the power to focus and to concentrate. And then, yeah, this is interesting. Kitchen orchestra. When you're working in the kitchen and you're terribly angry, what do you expect others to listen? Kitchen orchestra. You can see, you can listen to all sounds, one dish going there, the other one here, dumping dishes into the zinc, whatever. So the sound is very, very obvious. Person will come to know that someone is angrily working in the kitchen. Let it not happen, because you are dealing with fire, knives, and all sharp, like knife or any sharp equipment usually will be there in the kitchen, and you're angry and your emotional mind is working and you're thinking only about the problem. When we are thinking about the problem, what we want is the rational mind to function there. But here, problem is all inside the head, and I am working from my emotional mind. Emotional mind cannot take it. So accidents can happen. Accidents in general, burns or cuts, whatever it is, or when you are driving, not to say. So anger is one of the most dangerous emotion. So yeah, dangerous emotions. So find your own way how you can get rid of anger, not suppressing anger, not burying anger. but in a way, letting it out without spoiling your health or environment or relationship. I emphasize on this because many relationships break because of this inability to regulate emotions. Let it not happen. Yeah. Then for some of us, anger will not be like shouting or screaming or throwing things. It can be like crying, crying it out, angrily crying it out, or it can be as cold-blooded, passive aggression in the form of silence. But that silence is not the positive silence that we hear with meditation. This is negative silence. So, and yeah, the worst thing with anger is, see, we cannot see the goodness of a person or of our own selves when we are angry. Why? Because it is the emotional mind that is functioning. So we might insult others even though we do not want to insult them. We end up helplessly insulting others. And argumentative, there is no point in talking to a person who is angry. So yeah, these are the bitter signs of anger. And a person who is angry, I think we already spoke about it. They have a tendency to get what illnesses, common ones will be blood pressure, shooting blood pressure, or heart ailments, or stomach upset like ulcers are very common to a person who is always angry. So let us regulate our emotions, or else what will happen? Yeah, let's see. The life gets compromised. And how does a compromised life look like? We will see it soon. Successful life, when it is imbalanced, and how to make it balanced. What are the four quadrants of a balanced life? So welcome to today's topic once again. Compromised life. In short, we can say it is an unhappy, busy life. We are running here and there, having sleepless nights, doing many things, but then we are unhappy. Nothing is reaching anywhere. So that is a compromised life. Why does this happen? Most of the time, it can be because we do not structure our time well, or we give wrong focus in the wrong season of life. So what are the seasons of life? Season of life, what do we mean by that? It simply means as a child, the importance is for family, and then as a child grows, friends come into picture, and then in young adulthood, it is about health and work before begetting children. And once children are born, middle adulthood or so, like after 30s, the focus, then the real problem starts, because we have four elements: work, family, friends, health. So so the rest we try to make both ends meet. We try to meet the demands of the family. Maybe in the process health can get compromised. So not knowing the seasons of life is a big one. For example, if it is exam time in the family and we need to give time to children, maybe I am overweight, or I want to reduce weight, and I focus on my personal goals. So that is choosing, opting for, or taking a step towards personal goal is excellent. But see the season of life, it is exam season. So I need to focus on that. So consciously we need to like make a decision. What is the season of my life now, and how much do I need to invest into that? So yeah, many things to be considered. We will talk about it soon. Yeah, forgetting the selves, not setting boundaries is very common. All these usually happens because of this last part. The drivers are very active. What are the five drivers that we spoke about long time back? Five drivers are: please others, be perfect, try hard. What else? Hurry up. One more was there. Be perfect, hurry up, try hard, please others, be strong. These are the five drivers. If we have, these are the nothing but parental messages that went deep inside when we were a child. So we cannot get rid of them unless we have full awareness and a certain amount of help from others to get rid of them. Because these drivers make us really crazy. think a person is really sick, but there is a driver to work hard or be perfect, that such a person will not take rest. Such a person will continue working. uh, I I personally happen to know a person who has this be perfect driver. In spite of having a serious illness, the person choose not to take a holiday and to get health checkups done or do something about that illness. No, the person was continuously working helplessly. Why? Because of these drivers. So be aware of the drivers. And then, yeah, time structuring. Try to, we already spoke about the 6 ways in which people usually structure time. It is withdrawal. We need to find time to be with our own selves in the form of relaxation, meditation, or fun time, whatever it is. Then rituals, spend time for festival celebration rituals and activities, that is work. Then we spoke about intimacy, we spoke about socializing, not playing psychological games, and pastime. Yeah, spend time with friends, socialize. So these were the things covered previously. I just mentioned it. So a compromised life is, how will you know if you're compromising on your life? Very easy. If you're not happy, if you're complaining, or if you feel there is something wrong and things are not happening the way you want them to happen, that means your life is currently in a compromised state. No worries, you know it, so you can bring a change easily. So what is a successful life? Imbalanced successful life. Success is a subjective thing. My definition of success, of a successful life, need not be your definition. And I see somebody as successful, maybe you might not see them as successful. In general, success means somebody who has fame, who has name, who has money, who has everything, who stands out. So maybe it depends. It depends on our mindset. In general, for a person to be successful, some elements have to fall in place. And it is said, a successful life, when it is imbalanced, it means I focus all my energy into one activity, one passion, or one work, one element. We give all our energy and we become successful in that. That means we accomplish our dreams, our goals. So in the process, we need to check, am I ignoring, or that person is ignoring friends or health? Is some aspect being ignored in the process of chasing a goal? So such a life is an imbalanced successful life. The person has success, but there is imbalance, meaning there is no happiness in life. Balanced life brings happiness. So what is a balanced life? What are the 4 components of a balanced life? This is as per the 4 burner theory. The 4 components are health, family, work, and friends. So each of these elements is very important. Maybe we can take the basis of a balanced life as health, then family, very important. We cannot ignore the family because that is our support system. And work, of course, we need to work, we need to earn money. And then friends, social life is also very, very important. So these are the 4 components of a balanced life. Maybe let's take a break because prayer. Let us take a short break here. Just a second. Yeah. So we were talking about the 4 components: health, family, work, and friends. It is said to have a successful life, we need to compromise on 2 of these. To be really successful, we just need to focus on 1. We need to compromise others. So that is an imbalanced life. It happens on its own. So consciously, we can have a successful and balanced life. Let us see how. Before that, each of these elements can be divided into 4 components again. So if we take the burner, see, this is all about energy. So energy is like playing. According to the season of our life, we can consciously focus on one element at the same time, not totally ignore the other elements. For example, if I'm in my middle age and my focus is my work and family, for example, I can have a healthy routine, or I can incorporate my healthy habits in such a way that I need not spend more energy, but at the same time I get it. For example, I can take fasting when it comes to health, or I can combine work and have a little good time with friends, something like that. So a balanced life need to have these four components if our goal in life is to be happy. If we want to be happy and peaceful, it is said we need to have more or less. We cannot give, it is not like 25% for each of these. It varies, but then in our mind, somewhere back, we need to have, okay, I cannot totally avoid friends. I need them. Or I cannot forget my health, because without health, there is nothing. And without family, there is no joy, there is no belongingness feeling. And without work, there is no money. So, which one can I omit? I need to have all these four. But then, as per the season, I will prioritize, and maximum, I will try to incorporate all four components. So, when it comes to work, what are the four components the work has? It is update your skills every time. Just check, are you doing these? And are you bringing creativity into your work? You're working for someone or under someone, or you have your own business, whatever it is, do you have still the some personal goals, the thoughts about, okay, let me do something for me? That child very actively desiring, do you have that? If not, good to have them. And progress check, self evaluation, are you evaluating your progress at work? So these are the four components of work. Likewise, the four components of friends in general means a social life. So connect with genuine friends. It doesn't, we need not have a whole million of people and then end up having no one. Instead, choose people who get along with you, whom you trust. So connect with genuine friends, and celebrations and festivals very important. Yeah, we come across people for whom this doesn't matter at all. No, social life is very important because it is an extension of our family. And body looks, how do I look? We need to give some importance to that as well, because we release our happy hormones when we take self care. So, when we socialize, when we go for a function, we obviously take care of ourselves. So, this is important. And then some service, some form of service, if we are able to do, excellent. Most of us will be doing something or the other. During work, we can club it with the service. It need not be in the form of money. We can give high quality work, and so service part gets covered to a certain extent. What are the four components of health? Exercise, a big one. We cannot say an escape that I don't have time, so I'm not exercising. No, there are many other options. Once a mind sets a goal, it will find a way. Emotion regulation is a big one. For some, it is natural. For some of us, we really have to work on that. Some who claim to be naturally regulated in emotions are very few. Only a handful of people who are an integrated adults, or who are who really came up that far. For others, emotion regulation, we need to work on that a bit. Then diet, very important. Keep the body light, especially the dinner time. Then sleep. Always have a good sleep. Body does its healing and repair when we are sleeping. And sleep is such a beautiful thing. We just need to lie down and relax and sleep. So do not compromise on your sleep. Family, what are the four components? Eating together at least one meal. And in that meal, let it be just like casual talks, no personalized talks. And then fun together. Holidays are very important. Healthy discussions, supporting each other. These are the four components. So we need to find time. So 4 into 4, 16 altogether. Just check out of these 16, where do you want to prioritize according to the season of your life now. So what is a balanced, successful life? Integrating the quadrants. See, we need not find equal amount of time, but a healthy routine is all what we need for health. Have a healthy on every day, same time I wake up, same time I sleep. I eat my meals regularly or at the same time. So see, that aspect is naturally taken care of. And then having fun, make like have time to talk to your friends, so that is also taken care of. And then focus on your family, on your friends. Most of the time we will be at workplace, so try to integrate some aspects into work. So integrating the quadrants is the secret of a successful balanced life, happy life. Yeah, living according to seasons, we already spoke about it. For example, if you if your body gives some signals that okay, there is pain, there is inflammation, something is happening in the body, and you just postpone it, saying no, no, I have a deadline, I have to finish my work, then only the rest. No, listen to the body. Whenever body sends signals, immediately address it, do not postpone it. So where you stand, what is the season of your life? If you're 50 plus, or if you're in your 40s, maybe health, there can be some triggers somewhere or something is happening in the body, address it immediately. And then if there is a friend's wedding, your very intimate close friend, and again work comes as a barrier, try to see you find balance, you do something, you do not lose your friendship, or you want to nurture the friendship. So everything is important in life according to the season of your life. Prioritize and move ahead. Setting boundaries, very important, not easy at all, but then it's not difficult. We can do it. Yeah, a firm no when we have to say, we need to say it. We need not be rude. Politely, we can say, we can deny. And then setting boundaries doesn't mean set rigid boundaries. No, have flexibility. This is a season of life. This is my walking time. But okay, for today or for this week, let me compromise. So flexibility is we need, and reassessing the priorities. My priority was that before, now because of these reasons, this is my priority, let me focus into that. See, all these things we do unconsciously, unknowingly, unconsciously. Okay, now I have to do this, but the same thing we are bringing in awareness and doing consciously. I choose to do this at this time. I choose to prioritize family now instead of my personal goals. This is my decision. Once the mind decides, things are smooth. We will not have guilt. Oh, I didn't go for a walk. I didn't do that because I had this. No, because we plan and we prioritize. So for that, we need to constantly evaluate. Constant evaluation. Remember self-evaluation diary, which really, really helps for health and happiness. So coming to the last part, activity for this week. Identify your season of life. That is, of the 4 quadrants, your current season needs to emphasize on what? Is it work? Is it family? Is it friends? Or is it health? Which is weak now? Focus on that and identify where you want to focus more, which of these 4 quadrants, and in that quadrant, which component needs more focus. We subdivided the 4 into 4. So check where you want to prioritize now. So this is the activity for the week. So that's it for today. Thank you for joining. See you soon with some other topic next week. That's it. Bye-bye.